Hello everyone, what is going on? My name is the Newbie Warrior, and welcome back to my K-pop reaction channel. I post new K-pop reaction videos here almost every single day, and yeah, this video is supposed to be a weekly reaction review series. I had an insane month of November, and apparently an insane first 2 weeks of December. So, apologies, I meant to record this, like, a week ago. My internet was pretty bad for a couple of days, and then some other stuff came up that I don't really want to talk about. That takes us to here. So, yeah. If you aren't familiar with the series, what greatest album of all time is it's my, basically I go through an artist's entire discography, and I listen to all of their albums. I give every song on every album a score from 1 to 10 with 0.5, so that's a 20-point scale. And then the goal is to find my favorite songs, my favorite albums from an artist. I've already done this, completed this for EXO, Super Junior, and G-Friend. I am currently working on Mamamoo and VIXX. So, yeah, this is the 5th, I believe, entry for VIXX. And a couple of notes really quickly. This album has, I want to say, 15 or 16 tracks. I have 13 here, and we're going to be scoring 12, because I'm not going to score the intro, because it's not a full-length song or anything. And then, I generally don't score intros unless it's like a, Persona Map of the Soul situation with BTS, where that intro was actually like a 4-minute rap song. But this is just like I think it's like a minute and a half or something. But we will be listening to it. And then I will not be listening to Hide, because people told me that is, it's a B-side here, but it's actually the title track of the album Hide, or Jekyll, which is like the repackage of Hide. Anyway, so yeah, I will not be scoring that here. I made that mistake with Shangri-La, unfortunately. So going forward, I'm going to do my best to include any B-sides that are going to be title tracks on future albums. So please continue to tell me whenever an album wins the poll. But I will also do my best to do my research and see if any of the B-sides are going to be title tracks on other albums, and then I'll take them out. Because Shangri-La kind of got shafted because I loved Shangri-La, and that song I didn't realize was on the album. So, yeah. So, not going to be scoring the instrumental. Probably won't even be listening to the Voodoo Doll instrumental. I will be listening to the Voodoo intro, and then we will not be listening at all to Hide, because I don't want to be spoiled, and I want to include it in the Jekyll Hyde whenever I get to that. So, here we go. A couple of other notes. These scores are only to be compared to VIXX's other music, not to be compared to any score I give any other artist. It's not a 1 to 10 of 1 is trash, 10 is really good. It's, 1 is my least favorite VIXX song that I can imagine, and 10 is my ultimate favorite VIXX song that I can imagine. So it's only VIXX's music. Please don't compare this to other artists I have done or will be doing in the future, or are currently doing. So, I'm excited. It's been a bit since I listened to some VIXX. Well, some new VIXX. Don't get me wrong. Some VIXX stuff is definitely in my permanent rotations of playlists, but here we go. The Voodoo intro. Nice, creepy sounds. It's pretty loud. A little bit. It's beautiful how that opened up. Love that cello. Very cinematic. I think it does a really good job of setting the tone going into the song like Voodoo, which is just, I mean, like I said, I reacted to the music video for Voodoo Doll, but yeah, that's a cool intro. Love the breath the strings were given. Like I said, it feels very big. It feels starts with like horror vibes, and then it opens into less horror and more sad. Some other, maybe some more epic, some more like moving chords, but yeah, just lots of strings, some different emotions. So I'm excited. Once again, Voodoo Doll I have heard. I believe Voodoo Doll is the only song on this album that I've heard before. So I'm excited. But let's do Voodoo Doll. From what I remember, I like Voodoo Doll. It was not what I remember being among my favorite VIXX songs. So my expectation going in is that it won't score super high compared to other VIXX songs, but I don't know. I've never listened to it critically. I love the intro, that's for sure. Lots of this super repetitive saw synth, and it's kind of a shallow saw. I don't know when this was released, but it's very reminiscent of like Super Junior's Sorry Sorry almost. In that, not that I'm saying they copied that song, but like that is a very distinct sound. I listened to a lot of electronic and pop music from that time, and it definitely feels like that, like late 2000s, like maybe like not quite 2010, you know, like that 2006 to 2010 range maybe, in terms of like that type of electronic production. So I'm not a huge fan of that super repetitive synth. We'll see if it changes up. I like some of the vocal processing that's going on. I don't love any of the vocals except Ravi's starting part was cool, the intro. I like this a lot. They give it space. I do love this build. This pre-chorus is nuts. It feels like it's setting up a much cleaner chorus than I remember there being. Let's see. Hey, what? Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I like this chorus more than I remember. Maybe it's just that first verse that I don't like. We'll see. I love this pre-chorus so much, though. I'm a sucker for that. Pulling it back. Big open synths. Love that. Love how the vocals get more dramatic here, which is cool. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but it's like it goes from tick tock, may it all be whatever, whatever. So you can hear instantly. Listen to the change in the kind of intention behind the singing between this phrase here, right? I want you to listen carefully between the difference between "May it all be fulfilled" and then the first phrase of that pre-chorus, and listen to just how much difference there is in the vocals. It's really cool contrast. Like a totally different tone. This pre-chorus is insanely good. Love the slide up. See, like, I like this vibe. This is almost Daft Punkish with the little underneath sounds. It's literally just this saw that I don't like. I think all of my problems with this song so far come down to the sound of this particular saw synth. Like, I just don't like it for some reason. I call that the Gaga synth, by the way, just because I like to poke fun at the fact that Lady Gaga's early, like some of her her 2000s era stuff used this song, this synth, overused it to death. But this synth, I really don't like the quality of this saw. I love a lot of saw synths. This one, I don't know. I also don't love the process like sing talking. I like the descending. Whenever they go into the descending or ascending phrases slightly. Like, I like that, the background stuff going on. I love that transition so much. This part's a little bit weird too. Like, I like the instrumental more here. Okay, like, this rap verse is fine. It's more spoken than rapping. And then it escalates, if I remember. Yeah, into more rapping. And then this bridge, I remember being ridiculous. Because it has the same build quality as the pre-chorus, which makes it really interesting. But I want to talk about this rap verse a little bit. So, the rap verse is almost continuing the same, like, kind of cheesy, spoken, processed vibe from the verses, and I don't like that. If I could change two things about the song, it would be an instant 10. If I could get rid of that super cheesy monotone vocal process talking during the verses, or like talk singing, and then if I could get rid of that really obnoxious, overused, kind of cheap sounding saw, and replace that with like any other synth, like literally, and not literally, but almost any other synth sound, this song would be an instant 10. But those things are really hurting it, considering how much time there is. But I do want to talk about how, yeah, I like the idea of escalating a rap verse. I just wish that there wasn't that monotone talking to start with, and then the rap verse wouldn't have to use that. They could use some actual singing and transition from singing. I don't know. I love how this bridge echoes the pre-chorus build. It's a really cool effect, but with the falsetto instead. Like I said, more cool little Daft Punk samples. Cool sub vocals going on. Okay, also worth mentioning, it's been a while since I did one of these, so I'm going to have to probably be playing clips of other VIXX songs to compare so that I give it the most accurate score possible. So apologies for that. So overall thoughts on Voodoo Doll. I like it more than I remember liking it, so that's good news, right? There's two, like I said, there's two things that I really don't like. And then also, it's actually like one of my least favorite VIXX rap verses ever, because I really am not a fan of the way they chose to handle that. Because once again, it sucks because I like what the rap verse did, where it goes from the verse and keeps the style of the verse and then slowly transitions into the actual rap part of the rap verse. The problem is that the singing verse that they were coming out of wasn't a singing verse, it was an awkward monotone talking verse, and so I don't like that half of the rap verse because of that. So yeah, it's a weird one, because, like I said, that bridge is incredible. The little sample work and stuff here is really amazing. Obviously, they kill the vocals. I'd kind of forgotten. I mean, I listened to VIXX songs, like I said, mixed in my playlists and such, but... Okay, let's see. Where do I score this? That's the question. Because this one is all... Whenever there's a song that I really, really like most of, but I really, really hate some of, it's really hard for me to score. Like, do I score it? Because, like, I like most of the song more than I like any of Dynamite. But I dislike so strongly the elements of the song that I dislike way more than anything on Dynamite. So I don't even know how to score it relative, you know? But let's, just for the sake of 7 being, you know, like a C, let's listen to a little bit of Dynamite and see how that stacks up at the beginning. I'm just trying to see. See, like, I feel like I can't give it more than Dynamite. I think Dynamite's chorus is a part of the song I had an issue with, though, if I remember correctly. Yeah. This is the part in the song I didn't like as much. Whereas Voodoo Doll's chorus I really like. Let me listen to a 6.5. That's probably a good comparison point. Because I really don't think... It's so hard. I never know where to put these weird ones. Like, do I like Voodoo Doll more than this song? Like, if this song has a real Robbie rap verse, it's not half spoken. Okay, I'm gonna listen to Maze, which is a 6. This song, I think, was just ruined by the clap, right? For me, the fake clap. The really bad fake clap. Like these main verse vocals, this style of early 2000s vocal processing I like way more because it's more pitched and less monotone. It's like from the same era and genres of music, actually. Oh no, I like this more. I think is the... I mean, I know the fake clap factor is a problem. Let me listen to the chorus a little bit. Oh yeah, the chorus is kind of a letdown, right, I remember now. No, the chorus is good. I don't know. Oh, there's so much rapping, though. man, I really don't want to snub Voodoo Doll because, like, I like so much of that song. But honestly, if I ever go back and listen to Voodoo Doll, I'm skipping that first verse. I'm starting the song at the first pre-chorus. Not even exaggerating. Otherwise, I can't listen to it. I can't bring myself to do it. I don't want to give it a 5.5. I think I gotta hear a 5.5. I'm sorry, we're just lowering this and lowering this, but I need to know. Oh, of sorts? Is that not on Spotify? What album was this off of? Chained Up? There's probably no English title for it. Oh, it has another title, I believe. This one is also called That You. I want to say. Right? Hold on. I want to make sure I get the score so right, guys. I'm sorry. VIXX. See, so I'm gonna search Out of Sorts here and see if it's the same song as I just played it there. Okay, it is. It's the same song. It's the same song. I just wanted to double check I didn't play the wrong thing. Like, even though I don't love this country guitar, I don't know. But I don't think there's any part of this song that I like even close as much as the bridge and chorus. Yeah, the chorus of this is not my favorite. It's really not. I don't really like it. Okay, I can't give it a 5.5. I'm gonna go with a 6 for Voodoo Doll. I think, or for Voodoo Doll. 6 is what we're going with. I just can't. I want to give that song so much higher score, but literally I can't listen to the sung verses, and I think like Ravi's rap verse, because of that transition they tried to do. Also, like half of the rap verse is not there. So, okay, sorry about that. Well, not sorry. I'm not apologizing for my score. I'm apologizing. Sorry that took so long. We're 20 minutes in, and I just did the first song, but. On to Beautiful Killer. Here we go. This is like I said, all the other songs of this album I haven't heard before, so. Oh, that's really loud, sorry. Nice. Love these stacked vocals. Oh, an interesting build. Oh! Hold on. Before we get into pretty chords and opening up, this synth that they brought in, this really cool. Interesting. They're doing so many interesting things with escalation and de-escalation, rhythmically and pitch-wise. That clap is bad, but not horrible as well. And they're not overusing it, like it's not in this section. So many cool synths. Man, I like this. Also, extra points for the Final Fantasy reference. Obviously not like an actual reference, but just the phrase. Ooh, there's a good Robbie verse.
You know what I'm talking about, lady.
That verse filled the void in my heart that was left after the not even half of a verse that was there in Voodoo Doll. I need to hear this again. I'm sorry, guys. Yes, I'm gonna fanboy over Robbie's voice every time I hear a song from him. I mean, a verse from him. See, like, even he's escalating, getting faster here. Love that percussion in the background.
You know what I'm talking about, lady.
Already feeling this song quite a bit. I love this. This is so dramatic. Wow. That is so good. That's so good. The rap verse was insane. I love their synth choices. There was a little bit of fake clapping, but it wasn't overused in terms of, it was only in a little bit of the song. The whole song did a really good job with escalation and de-escalation, staying dynamic, mixing up the samples, mixing up the synths. Love the chorus. Love the... I just like everything about this. And dislike very little. But I feel that way about a lot of VIXX's music, so I gotta double check and make sure just how much I like it. Is it... start with Spider. I don't think we're gonna push against Spider. I don't think so. I don't think I'm gonna like it as much as Spider. I love... She's a poison spider. She's a poison spider. Maybe. Maybe it is, actually. I'm gonna hear a little bit more. Okay, I feel like it's competitive with a 9.5. Is it competitive with a 10? I don't think so. Let's check. I'm trying to remember. Check. Let's check Love Me Do. That's a solid 10. No. I can tell a clear difference already. 10s have that extra special... I don't know what it is. I can't describe it, but when I feel it, I feel it. That's a 9.5, though. That's a 9.5. It doesn't quite push it. Another thing worth noting, by the way, is I can change any of these scores until the end of this episode. So I can never change the scores for Voodoo, VIXX, Chained Up, Conception, Curse, Shangri-La. But until I close the book on this episode, I may rearrange these scores as I listen to more VIXX. So we're going to give Beautiful Killer a 9.5 right now. It's possible that goes down slightly. I don't see that going up, but who knows. Okay, on to Someday. Really good song there, by the way. Ooh. Interesting vocal timbre here. Okay, so let me tell you what I like about this so far. I really like the vocals. Everything about all the vocals I really like. The instrumental needs to change, or it's going to be a major problem. If it's the same percussion and the same guitar strumming for the whole song, I'm going to have issues, I think. This part I liked, that it started with. I like that little cat call whistle.
I miss you so much. 저 위에 선을 그어 이건 느낌표. 넌 지시 네가 떠오르죠. 그저 그런 날 속에 가끔 이런 날은 오히려 내 기분을 좋게 만들죠. 기억나니 우리
That was fun.
널 감싸던 따스한
Follow that little.
이젠 추억이란 붓을 잡고서는 화가도 아니면서 네 얼굴을 그리죠. 지금 넌 어떤 감이 오잖아.
Okay, it's changing up a little bit now. Ooh, that was pretty. Man, all their vocals. See, I don't like this part of the instrumental as much. Love the vocals still, though. I like that part of the instrumental. The little transitional bit. This is a very sleepy song, I don't know why. A little bit of la la la's. Loved Robbie's verse on the song as well. Kind of the dreamy, super deep, of course. Intense. Like intense passion, almost. Pretty. Very pretty. Not my absolute favorite VIXX song. I like it better than Voodoo Doll, so we're gonna start by comparing it to 6.5s. Let's see. Let's listen to Romance. No, Romance is over. I already listened to a little bit of. Let's see. Do I have another 6.5? I mean, I could use the same one. I just want to double check where I do the same one. Okay. Nope. It's the only 6.5 I can find that I've given so far, I believe. See, this feels competitive to me. Actually, this might be the perfect score. You know what? Actually, I'm feeling 7. I'm feeling 7. I think Someday I like it slightly more than the Romance is Over. So we're gonna give Someday a 7. And move on to Only You. Oh, jazz, lo-fi maybe even. Sounds like. Not loving the clap, but hey, I can get over it maybe. We'll see. Not lo-fi, but a nice slow hip-hop jazzy groove. Love the guitar work here. Ooh. Okay, the clap is really bad here. Man, the guitar work though. Yeah, I really like that sample, but it's getting repetitive now. It's got a nice groove though, I will always say. Man, that clap completely ruins this whole build though. Like, actually makes me feel no tension, no nothing. This sounds so cheap. Ooh. Like that funky little fake brass thing they put under him here. Ravi kills it as normal. No surprise there. They worked around him with the instrumental as well, which they often do. Pretty cool samples in his verse. Nice upper vocal. See, I love that sound, but I wish there would have been just like 30 seconds of the song where I got a break from it. Yeah, overall that song's really interesting because the clap, that particular clap was horrible. And the the Newbie Warriors crusade against fake claps continues. But yeah, I felt like it really hurt the escalation of that pre-chorus into the chorus. And they ran that the whole song, whereas some of the other songs here, they've run a clap that wasn't good, but the clap went away and it was only used for brief effect, which I can understand that's more of a taste thing. But here, so much of this instrumental was repeated the whole song. Even the parts that I loved, like the... You know, like, that's really cool for like 2 minutes, 2.5, 3 minutes even. You give me that extra 40 seconds to a minute of that, like, I can't do 4 minutes of that straight. I love that sample so much. I could have listened to it for probably 3 minutes out of the 344, and had no complaint. I love it. But it got pretty repetitive, and I feel like overall the entire instrumental was very repetitive, except for when they brought Ravi's verse in. There's some cool sample work there. But I love the guitars on this song, and the vocals are dope. They're always dope. I don't know why I would expect anything else, unless they're not singing, I guess. Like the verses of Voodoo Dolls. The only time they're not good is when they're not singing. What a surprise. But yeah, Only You. So let's see, where do I score this? I'm thinking I like this more than Voodoo Doll still. And less than Someday. Wait a minute. Does that mean this is actually a 6.5? I'm not going to listen to Romance Is Over again. Yeah. Yeah. No, not a 9. I pressed the wrong key there. Yeah, Only You, like I said, more than Voodoo Doll. Because, man, Voodoo Doll really messed me up with that stupid saw. It's just so bad, but anyway. But yeah, Only You, good song. It's a pretty song. Like I said, it's a song that honestly I'm gonna keep in a lot of playlists, keep listening around to when I listen to this album. I don't think I'll skip it, but I'll probably skip it early. Like listen to most of the song, you know? And then, like, the end bit, I might skip, honestly. We'll see. That's how I feel about that song. On to Body, or B-O-D-Y, since it's an acronym, apparently, and not just the word body. Oh? Yeah. Where on earth is this going? Okay. This is rhythmically pretty interesting so far. Also, it's hot. What the frick? Woo! Ooh, that's cool already. The juxtaposition of Robbie's with, listen to this. So he goes, girl, you gotta bam, 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 bam. And then the synths are going, really cool transition. Love how kind of glitchy this is. Oh! Bounce, okay. Another sexy VIXX song. Got it. I forgot that they do this. Straight to the make it bounce. Day and night. You know what's interesting? Ooh. This almost has like a Broadway, like almost swing elements to the rhythm of it. It doesn't sound like swing, but it almost has that pulse, kind of that big swelling kind of pulse to almost like a swing, which is so strange to hear with these instrumental samples, with these synths. Like, but the you gotta make a bam, 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 and then it goes to you gotta B-O-D-Y, and then it's ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Like, everything about this cadence-wise feels almost swing. What? But the instrumental, the instruments don't sound like they should be playing this rhythm. Also, they are using the like kind of brassy samples too, which does add to that, I think, right? Because you would hear that in like a really cool layering of samples here. You are giving me all of you. Normally I don't like yeah yes. I like these yeah yes. Guys, this might be a 10. I'm feeling 10. Ah, it's so freaking catchy. And the sample work is ridiculous with the guitars and that synth blend and this rhythm structure from that swing like big band sound. Strange place for the chords to go. Awaken my 5 senses.
I'm feeling it right now.
Ooh, they stripped out the brass. Do you hear that? They stripped out the brass for this. That's been there the whole song. It only hit at the beginning. It's been going bam, 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 bam. Cool. They pulled the track back by just calming down that brass, that one brass sample. Ooh, that background vocal though. We're not gonna let that go by. Oh, that was pitchy. Never mind. We're not doing that again. Ooh, a little bit of scatting going on? You guys hear the scatting in the background? What are they scatting in the back? Hi, I skipped it again. Listen. Listen for scatting. Here. Yo, that's a 10. That is a straight 10, and I'm not changing that score. I'm not checking it with other 10s. That song, first of all, I don't know what they did with the magical combination of synths and that brass sample and those guitars and the rhythm structure of like I said, like a swing. But what on earth is that? I love it so much. Lyrics are sexy AF. Which you guys know, I am, I'm a fan, alright? I have a playlist that's literally called Sexy AF for K-pop, so, it is what it is. If you don't believe me or you haven't been around, allow me to briefly demonstrate. It's here. Lots of Lay, lots of J Park, fair amount of Lehigh, some other stuff in there. So there's your peak, guys, at my Sexy AF playlist. But this one's going there. But yeah, this was really good, really cool, super unique. Like I've never heard a song like this in my life, and I don't know if I ever will hear a song like this again in my life. and that's in a really good way. And that, like, even little things down to, like, at the end, when I pointed out in the chorus that when they repeated the chorus after, like, the rap verse and the bridge, they then only have the brass hit, because the brass has been hitting da, 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 during the whole chorus, right? B-O-D-Y. The brass is going bah, bah, bah. But at the end it just hits on the bah, on the B, which is cool because it really changes the pacing of the song. It really, really makes a big difference. Just little things like that are really cool. Excuse me. Little things like that are really cool, and it makes that song extra special. So that's a 10. That score's not going down. Some of these scores may change. That one will not, I assure you. On to Secret Night. Ooh.
Let's get higher.
Okay. So there's a little bit of that Gaga synth coming back in. This one is not as harsh, but it's definitely that era of synth. So we'll see. I'm loving what they're doing vocally so far. Cool little. Ooh, early rappers. Hold on. Okay. Normal people are like, yo, I'm so hard right now. Ravi's just straight up, my whole body is hard right now. Like, why you have to escalate there, man? Like, jeez. My entire body has hardened. Like, yo, dude. Alright. That's like the most baller way that a dude can say he's horny that I can think of. Like, not just I'm hard, but like my entire body, you know? Like, hey. Woo! Gotta love a little bit of a musical, little bit of a, you know, throw a bone to people who know about musical dynamics. Love that. Those of you who don't know, mezzo forte is a dynamic measurement of basically how loud something is. Forte being extremely loud. Mezzo forte is like medium loud, basically. I love Pioneer. Do a secret dance when you would fall asleep. Woo! Is this the chorus? Ooh, this chorus. Okay, this part of the song I'm into. Not into. I mean, the song is about that, but I like it. Shocker. See, it just comes down to, man, I don't like this synth. I like it more than the synth that was used in Voodoo Doll. But the synth and the same speaking vocal, like overly vocal processed, I'm a cool guy talking, like just that whole vibe, I'm not a fan of. Of these verses, I like that. I love like the kind of cheesy horror element with the. dig this. This is like a pre-chorus, I guess? Or chorus A? Love this part as well. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Nice. Vocals. Run that back a little bit. Something about this is really cool. Light, like, dubstep elements, drum and bass elements to this part of the song. Wow. So I know I said that I have some of the same criticisms with this song as I have with Voodoo Doll. They're like lesser versions of the criticisms, though. Like, the same things are bothering me, but to a much lower extent. And they didn't mess with my Ravi rap verse this time. Ravi still got to actually rap. So that's nice. I love how it starts. Like this very, very like crispy, like 80s horror movie. And then it comes into the coughing. There's like water going on. Let's get higher. Like, I don't like this sound though. But like, already the third line of the song, we're getting more variation than there was in the entirety of the part of Voodoo Doll that I didn't like. See, like, Ravi actually is rapping here rather than just carrying over the same process speaking and then slowly slur that into rapping. So I love the make it stronger, like mezzo forte. See, like, I don't love this part. But man, that chorus or pre-chorus or A chorus and B chorus and C chorus, whatever the song structure is here, it's quite confusing. But like, basically, let me tell you the part of this song I'm absolutely in love with, right? Okay, let's see. Girl, you're beautiful, my lady. We're gonna get past that part, so. Okay, basically, like, from right here. This, all the way to the end of the Shocker stuff, basically, is incredible.
Shocker.
Yeah. So, like, that whole 30-second section that keeps popping up is really good. And then it goes back to, like, I don't know. But then, like, this third line in this like, main verse section. Like, it's obviously, like, it's nothing exceptional. But it's, at least it offers some pitch variation to make that part more bearable. Yeah, so I definitely like this more than Voodoo Doll. The question is, how much more? Because, you know what? I'm gonna say I like it more than Someday. We're going 7.5. I don't think I have to listen. I really, really like the parts of the song that I like. I really, really like this whole section. I really, really like the little horror, cheesy kind of horror element. Love the drum and bass elements. Yeah, this is cool. This is pretty cool. Yeah, that's how I feel about that. So 7.5, once again, could change. I'm really digging a lot of things about that song. There are some critical flaws that I have with it, but it's overall a good song that I'll listen to again. I think it's much more tolerable than the parts I don't like from Voodoo Doll. So, like Voodoo Doll, like I said, I'm just gonna skip the first verse every time. Say You Say Me. Weird. Sorry, I just want to point out lots of like atmospheric samples on this album, I feel like, so far. Maybe that's just me, but like we had waves in the background. Now we have like wind. Like there's lots of just love starting with this very light toned like wholesome harmony here. Woo! Is this gonna be glitchy? A little bit cheesy, but alright. Oh, it's not as glitchy as I thought it was gonna be. It's just the one synth that's glitchy. I love how sparse this track is. Love them having a drum instead of a clap here. Magical. This could easily have been a fake clap, and I was so scared it was going to be, but instead they bring in a pretty decent drum sample. Pretty nice drum sample. Oh, hey. This is really good. Like, wait, what? Nice little flourish. Nice little double hit on that snare. I really like this blend of the wind, which I thought was just going to be the thing at the beginning, but they kept it in the whole song. There's like this wind sound for some reason, and then there's this, there's the drum, but then there's also this almost a siren, like it's a very glitchy little sound. Then there's these light little boop, boop. There's almost like a tropical, like a marimba synth thing going on here. Okay, drop into this section. That's interesting. Is this a wholesome VIXX song? Wait. Those exist. I mean, it is funny that I say a wholesome VIXX song, and it is like literally like an anime protagonist of like, oh no, my best friend's little sister that's 3 years younger than me, that I never looked at that way, is a grown woman now, and I met her again. And I'm like, oh, VIXX are so wholesome. There's no murder or horrible abuse. or strange sexual metaphors in BDSM. Um, it is funny that this is like wholesome VIXX, but it is. Yeah, my first love. I like that song way more than I thought I would. You can probably just see me like smiling the whole time. Really good sample work though. The keeping of the wind the whole time, really, really bold for a song like this. You expect that for like an eerie song or like a creepy song or like sometimes I hear like some drum and bass stuff do it. Like epic songs, I hear wind sometimes with orchestral stuff. You don't hear wind samples in like wholesome. Yeah. Like you don't hear wind in songs like this. Like what? But it's good. It works. It creates a really unique sound. This is really freaking cool. Is it Beautiful Killer good? I don't think it's a 10. I don't think it's a 10. Let me hear a little bit of Beautiful Killer again. No, I think Beautiful Killer switches itself up and it gives it that little bit of an edge. Let me listen to a little bit of a 9 and just see what that would sound like. I didn't give any 9s on Conception Cur, I just realized that. Weird. Lots of 9.5s, 8.5s, 10s. Oh, Scentist. Scentist is a 9. Really cool song. Okay, I don't think it's a 9 either. I forget how good VIXX's music is. And so when I'm like, oh, I love this, it's so amazing, and it's cool and wholesome, and good sample work, and then it's like, let me just make sure. Oh, this is, oh, well, okay, it has to be less than this. But it's still amazing and cool and good sample work. Let's listen to a little bit of Circle, which is an 8.5. Regularly listen to this song, by the way, a lot, so. Man, if I had Ravi's freaking voice. I don't know. Silence is an 8? Am I gonna stoop down to an 8 for this song? I really liked it. I started with 9.5. You know what? It feels in the same tier as Silence to me. I'm gonna give Say You Love Me an 8. Totally different vibes, obviously, to a song like Silence. But I really, really like the cool, unique sample work. Like I said, the wind, the little glitchy synth that they kept, that totally nothing else from that genre of music even was in the song. Subject matter, you know, yeah. Like I said, it's wholesome for VIXX. A bit cliche. Some people would say creepy. I don't see that as creepy. I see that as, you know, from the perspective of somebody around the same age, maybe a little bit older, not like creepy. It could be creepy, but I don't think that's not how I view it. So yeah, I'm gonna go with an 8 on that. I really like that song way more than I thought I would. Pleasantly surprised. On to Love Come True. Love Come True. With From Now On Your Mind, aka Love Come True. And I should have made a note that it was both titles, so I didn't have that. Uh-oh. Oh no. I like the chords. I like the kind of powerful vocal. I hate the clap though. I like the vocals a lot. Ooh, I don't like this. I'm not a fan of this. Not a fan of this part of the song.
미래가 아닌 오늘 달력에다가 표시해 빨갛게 오늘은 우리의 생일 야 우린 생일이 세 개지 역산 시작됐지 로맨틱 코미디보다도 설레게 만들어줄 테니
Robbie killing his verse as always. This is a nice long one actually. 자기야라고 부를 수 있는 오늘에 감사해 추억이란 재산을 쌓아 부자로 만들어줄게. Aww. This is pretty wholesome as well. This feels like a fan song almost. Love this section. The escalating vocals and the layering of it. I really don't like this. It's almost exactly... It's the same style, I feel like, as like Take On Me. Like, that type of synth and vocal sound. Ooh, I like the chord in the background there. Ooh, okay. Yeah. So my take on the song so far is that I don't like this part of the instrumental at all. Hate is a strong word. It might be too strong of a word, but it also might not be for this part of the instrumental. Love the vocal stuff that's going on. Really fun vocals on this song. Really fun. Probably my favorite vocals on the album so far. Weird, that was like a news intro or outro sound at the end. Now reporting in from Cable 6 News. Wait. Hold on, I'm gonna give the timing. Now reporting in, this has been your daily report from Cable 6 News. See what I mean? It just feels like a news report intro or outro to me, I don't know why. Okay. Like I said, my favorite vocals on this album so far are on this song. The sub vocals, the main vocals, the way that they're used, the way that they're mixed, and the instrumental, for the most part, is kind of interesting. The fake clap, I thought I was gonna hate, but they actually don't overuse it. And the one place I more lenient with a fake clap like this is in this type of song, because I think that it actually fits what they're going for. Do I wish that it was a higher quality clap sample or a real clap? Absolutely. But at the same time, this doesn't ruin the song for me. Because with this particular vibe, this clap, it works a little bit. Simple instrumental. The way they're using the chords is fun. The vocals are the showpiece on this album, or on this song, I feel like. Love this build. Love, love, love it. I just can't get over the... Not that I even hate that song, but I just... That general sound doesn't... I don't listen to it on purpose. So, but yeah, so let's think about where this goes. This is another weird one, where the instrumental of the chorus is basically my only complaint. But the instrumental of the chorus runs through a lot of the song. I definitely like it more than Voodoo Doll. And I think I like it more than Only You. Let's listen to a little bit of Someday again, I guess, and see where we're at compared to Someday. No. Okay, I like Someday more, maybe? Yeah, okay. It actually does feel on par with that to me, actually. On a second listen, I'm like, you know what? Not as good as Secret Night. As a matter of fact, the more I listen to these other songs, I want Secret Night to stand out a little bit more. But I don't know. But I gotta think about Circle, which is the comparison point. Yeah, I think this is good. I think we're gonna hold. But Love Come True feels like a 7 to me. It feels like a good VIXX song. If they just changed, not had the weird like 70s sentimental Europop sound, that could have been amazing. Could have been one of my favorite songs, or my favorite song on the album easily. But it really, really is brought down by that vibe of that entire genre that I dislike. So, not Europop, but just this era, this genre, the sound of synths and stuff. Don't like it. So yeah. On to Thank You for Being Born. That's a song title. A lot of softer VIXX on this album so far. Snap. Instead of clap. Props. Ooh. I like this so far. Okay, the chorus is not my favorite. Okay, the chorus is not good. I like that. I like the woo. Their vocals are so good. I just constantly reminded. Really, really good instrumental. So good instruments. Not the actual instrumental, but like the actual quality of the instruments is good. I swear it's not the song, I just happened to yawn. Okay, it's a little bit the song, because this chorus is really cliched. Like the little record scratch into a key change. That's kind of fun. Not super original. Wish that high note had been further forward in the mix. Unison chants, not really something I like. I know this is probably the part where they, you know, have the crowd sing it back, but... Yeah. Okay. Cute song, probably a fan song based on the lyrics. Instrumental, super repetitive. Top tier vocals, mixed well for the most part, except the one high note. But hey, it's not gonna be perfect, but it was pretty good. And that instrumental though, super repetitive, super generic the entire time. Nothing really interesting going on in the instrumental, basically at all. I don't know. The chorus especially just felt very, very overplay or like overdone. So I like this less than Voodoo Doll. Let's see. Do I really want to give 5/5? Out of Sorts. Let's listen to a little bit of Out of Sorts. Just make sure. Really? Is Out of Sorts not on there? Probably a different title. I think I did this already once during this album reaction. It's right below Spider. Yeah, it's called That You. I've already done this. See, this is another example of a song, really pretty vocals. But that's just VIXX though, and I'm comparing it to all of VIXX's music, so... Okay, they always have pretty vocals, that doesn't escalate it anywhere, right?
너라는 여자 얘기라면 할수록
Okay. So, let's think about this. Thank you for being born. Let's give this... Is it a 5-5? I feel like 5-5 is fair. I feel like it's in that same range for me. I don't love it. I don't dislike the song. I think there's a lot of merit potentially in it. I don't know. It's not for me, you know? It's fine. I don't hate it. I also just probably honestly won't listen to it again. So, okay, on to Superhero. There's 3 songs left? Yeah, Superhero, Rock Your Body, and On and On.
Yeah. Wanna win this race.
Wanna win this race. Ooh.
Brand new boys in the building. Yes, sir. So we gotta make it look it down. Raise this big body.
Where'd this come from? This is very clean sounding. Which is not normal for them. See, that's a fat saw. That's a fat saw sound. None of this weak Gaga saw. This is a fat saw. Okay. Woo! This is a fun listen. I love that. Fun little samples everywhere. It's repetitive, but I actually like it. Enough interesting sounds that the repetition is okay, I guess. Lots of like vocalized like yeahs and ohs and uhs and stuff in this song. Ooh, little Leo solo. Bringing like the double snare kick. I mean what double snare kick? What am I even saying? For those of you who know what a drum is, I apologize. I did not just say the words double snare kick. That's where your snare drum kicks you because you're an idiot for calling it a snare. Okay, no. Like a double snare hit is what I was trying to say. It has nothing to do with a kick drum. This is interesting. Ravi on this song sounds like not himself. But it's not like the over-processed, super auto-tuned Ravi that I've heard that I don't like. It's just like a much lighter tone, it feels like, than his normal rapping. It's interesting. I love this clean sound for them. It's kind of fun. It's very different from what I'm used to. Usually I'm used to filthy synths. big sweeping stuff from them. Whereas that felt like a very clean, kind of controlled, house influenced, but at the same time, I liked a lot of it, even though it was very repetitive. Don't get me wrong. It feels to me like another 7. That feels like a cop-out, I know, but I swear, it just feels in line. It feels right to give it a 7. I don't know. Like I said, it feels like it's just a good, solid VIXX song. I don't have too many complaints, other than it is too repetitive. I couldn't, like, listen to this song over and over. I think I could listen to this song, like, once and then not listen to it again for a long time, like that day or whatever, because the song already repeats so much within itself. But there's enough going on that's fun to listen to, and it's produced well enough, and it's fun to just hear them in a lighter, cleaner sounding production. So I think I'm going to give that a 7. On to Rock Your Body. Hey, Nintendo, freaking, I don't know. Okay, not necessarily Nintendo. I don't know who this... I know I've heard it before. Anyway, old retro video game sounds. That's what I was saying. Obviously glitchy, because that's retro video game sounds.
Let the games begin, y'all. Check it out.
Woo! Oh, this is glitchy. I was ready to give this a 10 and then the chorus started. And then I'm definitely not going to give it a 10 anymore. I like the... Woo. Always with the vocals. Ooh. Nice dubstep section here. Whoa, that was a hard left turn. Hold on. I love this transition. They like flicker between left and right. Really like this part of the song. I don't like the disco sounding influence of this chorus. I don't like much. That makes it way better though. Yeah, they changed up the sub vocals quite a bit. I mean, those were still there, but they added other subvocals. But I don't like this section either. Okay, so pre-chorus, this song was a 10. Love the retro video game stuff. Love, even in the chorus, the really cool sub-vocals. The whole song, the sub-vocals are great. Love this build. I know I said hate's a strong word. I hate the instrumental of this chorus. Super generic drums, super generic everything in this instrumental. Just this part. The rest of it is amazing and unique and cool. The vocals on this part are even cool. Then the end part again hurts it pretty bad for me. So yeah, I don't know. Rock Your Body. Like I said, it was so close to being a 10. If it just had a good chorus, it could be an easy 10. As is, I don't know. I still think... I'm thinking I like it like as much as I liked Voodoo Doll, actually. Like, it's the opposite problem that Voodoo Doll has, because I actually really like the verses of this song. Whereas Voodoo Doll, I really like everything but the verses. So, yeah, I'm thinking it's the same score, though, because they're just the inverse of each other exactly perfectly. Yeah, I don't know. I enjoy them. This is, once again, it's not like, oh no, they're close to failing or whatever. To keep in mind, this is just within the percentile of the VIXX songs that I have heard. How do I feel about them? So, yeah, I'm feeling 6. Once again, it's not bad. There's a ton of stuff that I really like. There's also some things that I strongly dislike. That's a 6. So, okay, last song, On and On.
We back again now. This is real fantasy. 'Cause I am playing around.
I have been around.
나를 또 찌르고 달아나고 있어. Can't let go. She does it on and on and on. 날 부르고
Okay.
돌아서고 있어. 위험하다고 말해도 들리질 않아. 분명히 나를 향한 눈빛.
Ooh. Wow, that piano adds a cool element to this chorus. Or is this a pre-chorus? Oh, this is pre-chorus. This is the kind of chorus that I needed the last song freaking have. This is amazing. I love that groove. Love these chords in this pre-chorus. Love the swell of it. You guys know I'm a sucker for big held chords like that, especially if they swell. So I love that chorus. It's fun. It's so nice. I need therapy.
난 너를 위한 장난감 목숨은 늘 간당간당해 불안해 확실해 넌 놈에게로 갈아타려 해 오늘은 날 제대로 가지고 놀아줘 머리부터 발끝까지
Ooh, double time in it as we build. Okay.
Don't let me fall, baby.
Really like that. Also, this is the first time I've ever heard someone saying la 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 therapy. I love it. Oh gosh. Well, waiting for you once again, ready to get hurt. Oof. Thus is the way of Voodoo, though, you know? It comes full circle, I guess. Really like that song. Is it a 10? Yes, it is. You know what? I like it slightly more than Beautiful Killer. I honestly do. I think I like it slightly more than Beautiful Killer. Yeah. I really, really like that song. I really, 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 really dig the pre-chorus, the chorus. I love the use of the synths. It starts a little weird, but it's not bad weird. Really cool synth here in the background instead of being a crappy Saw from 2004. And then just the rest of the sample work. Just this whole song is amazing. So I'm going to give that a 10, which brings our total score to... I was like, what? I was just looking at that. I was like, not a 10. A 7.5. That's what we get here. I'm pretty happy with these. I kept thinking about moving Voodoo Doll up to a 6.5, but honestly, if the first part of the song I literally refuse to listen to because I don't like it, then I don't feel like I can give you higher than a 6 out of 10 for VIXX. So, yeah, honestly, but it's the rest of the song's so amazing, but I really, really can't even listen to that first part. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that. This is really fun. I'm so sorry this took forever, guys. I really enjoyed this. As always, I want to know how you guys feel about these scores, about these songs. I want to thank you for listening. Yeah, what do you agree with me on? What do you disagree with me on? Is there anything that really bugs you in the songs that I liked that doesn't bother me, or vice versa? Are there things that you really liked that really bother me? Thank you so much. I will actually put polls up tomorrow, or maybe later today, for greatest album of all time this week. So I should go back to actually being weekly. We'll see about that. That's the plan, though. I think everything really weird is behind me for now, unless something else comes up. So, guys, thank you so much for being so patient with me. I love VIXX. It felt good to dive into another album. It has been too long. Body is an incredible, incredible song. Beautiful Killer is amazing as well. Say You Say Me is really good. On and On is amazing. Then some really just good, solid VIXX songs, depending on what genre I feel like listening to, you know? Someday, Love Come True, Superhero. Fun, different sounds from them. Voodoo Doll is an amazing song if I just skip the beginning and the other verse, the other sung verse. But yeah, guys, thank you so much. I hope you all have a lovely rest of your day. And please remember to stay newbie. Thank you so much to everyone who's chosen to support me on Patreon, with a special thank you going out to Georgie Young, Richie, Lucky7 Gen, Tolly the 2nd Gen K-pop addict, and Bob.